week. So there's conflict between the old guy and his society and the people that are around him. They think he's nuts. He's unlucky. You can't go there. He's out there alone. So it doesn't, I don't mean guy, I think it's Raymond Chandler said, when in doubt with the opening scene, have some guy come through the door with a smoking gun. I mean, it's instant conflict, but you don't need all that kind of conflict either. It can be conflict with your own emotions. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? I'm questioning my own ability to get a certain job done. Or Wicked, read your first sentence to me again.
From today's?
Yeah.
I always lamented not telling her sooner.
Badang, you instant conflict. Okay, he's got conflict with himself. I made wrong decisions. I should have done this. I didn't do that. I should have told her. I didn't tell her. Can I tell her now? I mean, there's a lot of questions going on there. So I mean, it's instant conflict. And just another book, P.D. James. I love this lady. I love it. Great first line. The corpse without hands lay in the bottom of a small sailing dinghy, drifting just within sight of the Suffolk coast. It was the body of a middle-aged man, a dapper little cadaver, its shroud a dark pinstripe suit which fitted the narrow body as elegantly in death as it had in life. The handmade shoes still gleamed except for some scuffing on the toe caps. The silk tie was knotted under the prominent Adam's apple. He had dressed with careful orthodoxy for the town, this hapless voyager, not for this lonely sea, nor for his death. So, instant conflict. He was dressed up. Where was he going? And now he's dead. Okay, he's in his little suit. And what was it? The corpse without hands. He's got no hands. He's dressed, his tie, his little scuffing on one toe. Did he get dragged somewhere? He's dead. Okay, that's pretty much conflict from how his day apparently was going to start. So conflict is what builds up tension, and we need conflict on every single page, every paragraph if possible. And it doesn't have to be a guy with a smoking gun, but it's got to be something that keeps driving the story forward. And what we were talking about, plot isn't what happens, it's what happens next. So something's got to happen here, so we turn the page and keep reading. And a little while ago, I was talking about conflict. If there is no conflict and everybody lived happily ever after, I only said about 3 or 4 sentences and I was falling asleep saying them. So you've got to have something that keeps you going. Pyro says conflict in literature should always mean that something is unresolved in the reader's mind. 2 people fighting isn't conflict. 1 person fighting can be conflict. Absolutely. There's something, it's like, why? There's got to be another question. Why is that happening? Where is it going to go? Why did they say that? Why are they upset? What are they not telling me? There's always got to be something that keeps pushing you forward, or the book's done. That's all. So how about next week we write a paragraph that is purposely putting in conflict. And you guys have been doing it. You've been doing it really, really well. Let's try to do it on purpose. And I'm going to try to get something set up. Conflicted, yes, a paragraph that is conflicted to the bones. Write it on purpose. And it doesn't, it doesn't even have to be, it can be dialogue, it can be a description, it can be thoughts in somebody's head, it can be an action that's happening. Just keep it down to a couple hundred words. Nothing too big. We don't, not whole stories, but, and I'm going to see if I can work on some project outlines that can hopefully get us all working on taking steps forward so we can all be published authors soon. Wouldn't that be awesome? There you go. So, oh no, the cheese is yellow, or is it? Said Mrs. Brown, conflicted with her sentence. Okay, so for everybody new, and I'm going to go get some food here. I'm just going to grab a little quick, 2-minute snack, and then we'll be starting on some gaming. What do you guys want to see today? What are we playing today? What are we doing? Comments? We building more Sims? Are we building houses in the Sims? Are we building you guys in the Sims? Did you want to see the farming game? Are we whatever? What are we doing?
Worms?
Worms. Hi Rage, Katie, da-da-da-da. We've got Simeon. Houses. Pyro's got houses. We have we got 1 house is banished. Sims, another Sims. Sims. Another house. Hearthstone. Ugh, I barely know how to play the game. More writing? Yes, we could. Okay, what do we have
Yeah,
in here?
let's keep the suggestions to things we know Ava is into.
Well, I actually really love I love Hearthstone, but I've not played it enough to do it in front of like God and everybody. I would just be it'd be too bad. Houses seem like good fun. Houses again over
I'd love to see
here.
Demon Acting play Hearthstone. That'd be amazing.
Oh yes. Oh, I ripped apart the house that I made for I ripped apart the house I made for them, right? I don't know if I show you guys or tell you that? Like Briar's house, the one we did in here, I tore it right down. I started over completely. So we can go look at that and then see how we go from there. So I'm going to be out of here for about 10 minutes and I'll be right back. So yeah, Bianca, that house was horrible. I hated it. It was really, really horrible. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thomas, I know you said you wanted to talk to me. Again, I'm going into a stream. Is it a message that you could send me that I could look for? I'm not. I don't. Okay, and Wicked Fairy, I just got your message, but I don't know who you mean or what you mean there. So I must have missed something because I do that a lot. And I've got more Ava house. Okay, I guess we're building houses in The Sims today. Absolutely. So there you go. It's all good. Hey, you're fine, architect. Okay, I'm taking a break. I'll be right back. We'll be here. Essentia, you can change the
Eva.
the what's that? You guys can stay. I mean, you guys who are in here, you want to chat, then that's fine. You can stay. So, back in a few minutes. Bye.